everyone, welcome back to Move with Sevin. Today we're going deep into the floor for a core strength practice rooted in yoga. So we'll be moving slowly, breathing intentionally, and building real functional strength without a single crunch. All you need is a mat and maybe a folded blanket if your low back appreciates extra cushioning. No blocks, no straps, just you and gravity. Let's begin. Lie on your back, knees bent, feet hip-width apart, arms long by your side. We're going to have a nice constructive rest. To start, focus on your breathing. Feel your diaphragm expand as you inhale through the nose and contract as you exhale through the mouth. On each exhale, let the floor hold you a little more. Feel the breath settle into your core. Today's work is all about breath work so that our core can get stronger. We're going to start doing our pelvic tilts. As you inhale, let the low back arc gently away from the floor. And as you exhale, press the low back toward the mat, engaging the deep belly. Move slowly. This is your spine waking up. It's not a crunch. And go back and forth about 4 to 8 times. I'm doing it 6 times here, but if you're doing it slower, you could go for 4 times. If you're going a little faster, but don't go too fast, you can do it 6 to 8 times. Feel that belly button arch a little bit as your tailbone tilts down, and feel the belly button press down to the floor as the tailbone lifts up. And 2 more with me. And back. And 1 more with me. Tilted back. You feel your legs press down a little bit. Wonderful. And rest. Beautiful work. So give yourself a little bit of a rest. Take a nice deep breath here. And breath out. Now let's bring the knees to chest. Hug your knees in and sway gently side to side, massaging the sacrum. Feel the low back release before you ask it to work. And now we're going to start asking the core to switch on. And I want you to think of this as a conversation between your breath and your center. Every exhale is where the work happens. We're going to move on to a dead bug. Arms reach to the ceiling, legs tabletop. Press low back firmly into the mat. Exhale, extend one arm overhead, opposite leg long. Hover, don't touch, and come back to switch. Inhale up, exhale, you're alternating. Reach, inhale, come back, exhale. So right, left is 1 set. So continue about 6 more sets. Exhale, come back, inhale, and exhale, and inhale. Always back to the center with an inhale. And if your back lifts off the floor, your core has stopped working, so do it smaller if you need to. It's not about how low you go to the floor, it's how your exhale, your breath engages your core so that you protect your lower back, your hips, pretty much everything in your source center. Beautiful work. Exhale out and inhale in and exhale out. Inhale in. 1 more set with me and come back. And other side. And very nice. From here, we're going to go into reclined leg lowering, so you can hug your knees a little bit before we start. And now both legs up to 90 degrees. Press hands gently into the thighs to find opposition. And as you exhale, lower both legs only as far as the back stays flat. And inhale, bring it up. Exhale, lower it down, and inhale, lift it up. That's your personal working range, so honor it. And up. 6 more times. Legs return up. The tempo is deliberate, never a swing, so you're in control again with the breath. Here, if you need, you could put a little blanket under your pelvis to help you engage a little better. Exhale down. Inhale up. Wonderful. Last time together. Exhale down. Hold it and inhale up. Wonderful. Hug your knees into your chest. Give yourself a little bit of a sway, and we're going to move to our boat pose and pulses. So sit bones on the mat. Lean back to find the core. Option, the knees bent easier or legs extended. I'm doing bent. So arms forward. You take 3 breaths here. Inhale, exhale. Hold this. Feel the quiver. That's the core talking. Now we're going to pump our hands 10 times. And you go 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. 7, 8, 9, 10. And slowly lower down. Take a deep breath. A little bit of a break. And we're going to repeat this 2 more times. Just like that. Staying up at your boat. Taking 3 breaths. And 10 pulsations and roll down. Come up and 3 breaths. Feel your core. Reach your toes. Hands, crown of the head. And we're going to pump again 10 times. And start. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Lift. And slowly down. Beautiful. We just have 1 more of this. Take a deep breath. And slowly lift up to your boat pose any way you can. Hold it there for 3 breaths. Again, you can feel the quiver. Get that engagement. Keep lengthening the spine. Scoop the belly in. And we're going to go into our 10 pulses and start. Exhale 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Hold and lie down. Beautiful. Wonderful work. We're going to move on to side lying hip lifts. This is like a knee side plank. So lie on your side, knees stacked, bottom elbow under shoulder. Exhale, lift the hips off the mat into a side plank on the knees. Stack obliques. You can extend the top arm and top leg if you want to make it harder. And up and down 10 times. You push as you exhale and inhale, lower down. Don't touch the floor. And reach up and down. You lower with control, barely touching, then lift again as high as you comfortably can. And the option to extend the top and leg and arm is up to you. Just hold it there for a couple of seconds while you're up there. And now extend your arm, reach, 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 and slowly come down. Beautiful. Moving on to the second side, we're going to do the same thing. 10 hip lifts on the side plank. Hold at the end a little bit. Give yourself a stretch and come back down. Again, option to keep your arm and top leg extended if you want. And exhale up, inhale, lower just barely. Feeling that bottom arm push the floor down, and don't sink into your shoulder when you lower your hips. Keep pressing up and down. Beautiful work. And down. Up. And you're going to hold it there for a couple of breaths. Yes, you can. Push, push, push. And give yourselves a 1 more stretch here. Oh, nice yawn in your side plank. And now you come back down slowly. And move on to our forearm plank for 30 seconds. We're gonna get onto the forearms on the mat, elbows under shoulders, toes tucked. Press forearms into the floor like you're trying to push the mat apart. Feel the lats activate. Breathe long and full. The body is on one straight line from crown of the head to your heels. If you need to modify it, you can go to your knees or go up to your hands. This is still a real plank. We're just holding here. Beautiful. Just last breath. Make it a deep one. This is a great exercise for your core. And gently come out of it. Beautiful. You can give yourself a little bit of a child's pose stretch if you wish. And then we're gonna go down to 90-90 breathing with belly engagement. So let's take one breath here on the floor. Shake out the legs. Notice how the core feels activated, warm, present. And now we're gonna go a little deeper into it. Feet on the floor, knees at 90-degree, or feet, place both hands on the floor, or you can put it on your belly. So as you inhale wide through the ribs, belly is soft, ribs expand 360 degrees almost, and exhale fully. Feel the deep transverse abdominis draw in and up like a corset, closing gently. And hold it. And release. And again, inhale, expand. And exhale, squeeze and hold it for a breath or 2 counts. And repeat that 4 more times. Inhale. Exhale deep. Hold it. And again, inhale. And exhale. Hold it. And release. And let's move on to a spinal twist. Cross your right knee over the left. You could also do an eagle pose if you wish. Drop the knees to the left side. If you can look to the right with your focus, go ahead. Keep the shoulders down on the floor. Maybe 2, maybe 3 breaths. See what you need. Wonderful work. And then same thing on the other side. Crossing the left knee over the right. Dropping them to your right. Look to the left. From here, we're going to move to Savasana, but if you want to take a second and grab the outer edges of the feet and knees wide toward the armpits, do a happy baby, go ahead. Remember that you've asked a lot for that spine today, so let it come to the rest position. You can keep your legs long. Arms slightly away from the body, palms open to the ceiling. Let the effect dissolve. The work is done. Now let the body integrate it. You're going to stay here for about a minute. You can also pause the video and stay longer if you wish. This is actually where the strength builds. And come back slowly. Bring your knees to your chest or roll to the side. And slowly press yourself up to a seated position of your choice. Take a moment with your eyes closed and feel the difference. The core isn't just about the six-pack. It's the center from which everything moves. So let's inhale, lift the arms up together. Hands together into a prayer pose as you exhale into your chest. If this practice served you today, share it with someone who needs it. Subscribe if you haven't. And I'll see you on the mat.